Hi guys, I hope you had a great day. So today's project is going to be very short and simple. So without wasting time, let's get straight into it. So these are my fabric pieces. I had 4 fabric pieces and I'm just going to go through the measurements as we go in the video. So this is the 5 inches by 28 inches strip of fabric. This is the one that I'm going to use as the string that you put in the necklace to tie it. So there I was just folding in both of the edges to hide all the raw edges, and then I folded it again in half and then I just ironed it down, and then I put that aside. And the second piece was the one which makes the main part of the neckline, and it was 6 inches by 18 inches, and then I just ironed on the edges on this one because I'm going to fold this and then sew, so there's no need to fold in the edges and all that. Then I just put it aside as well. Then I now went on to the 2 remaining blocks of fabric, and this one was 7 inches by 18 inches, and then I started to fold down the edges, 3 of the edges, just folding them and ironing them down. Basically the 2 shorter sides and only 1 long side. Then I did the same thing for the bigger piece of fabric, which was 10 inches by 18 inches. Again, I folded in the edges on the 2 short sides and on 1 long side. Then I just prepared them for hemming. Then I went on to my sewing machine and then I hemmed all those edges. I now took the 6 by 18 inches strip of fabric and then I folded it in half, and then I just stitched it on the side like that. Then I also stitched the drawstring and then I put it aside. Then I now took my 6 by 18, which I had folded in half and sewed on the side, and then I just took a safety pin and then I turned it inside out. Then I just took an iron and then I pressed it flat. I now went on to that one edge that I did not hem on those 2 remaining pieces of fabric. Then I just took my pinking shears and then I cut to make sure that it will not fray. And then so this is how I arranged these 3 pieces of fabric. And at this point, notice that I'm not using the drawstring, so I just go ahead and then I lay them on top of each other. Then I lay them on top of the longer fabric strip like that, and then I just put pins to hold it down. Then after that, I now take my ruler and then I measured about an inch. So this fabric strip, after sewing it, it becomes 2 inches. Then I measured an inch, which was about half. And then I just drew a straight line across. So you have to make sure that when you draw your line and when you sew, you are also going to sew together the 2 fabrics that are underneath. Then I just went ahead and then I stitched all the 3 pieces together. And then after that, I just flipped the fabric strip like that to make sure that I hide those rough edges. And then I pressed it flat and make sure that it stays down. So now I took my drawstring and a safety pin, and then I started to insert the drawstring through that little space that I had sewed before. Then I just inserted it until I go to the end. And while I'm inserting, I put a ruler underneath so that I can measure about 14 inches. And then I would just continue to adjust until I get to that 14-inch mark. And notice that I'm not going to be pulling or gathering the drawstring. So to make sure that the drawstring does not continue to move about, I just took a needle and thread, and then I just secured everything in place. And that is it for this project. It's so simple and so easy. It's so simple and so easy, and it's a great alternative for the usual Jabot necklace. I'm not sure if I'm getting the pronunciation right. Yeah, but anyway, that's today's project, you guys. I hope I've inspired you to go and create something beautiful today. I hope that you'll join me again in my next video. Bye.